Well, let me first say that leaders emerge in ways, in all sorts of myriad of ways. The one that's less preferable to me is the one where somebody appoints someone, a leader, whether you think you deserve it or not. That's the least effective way to become a leader. The most effective way to become a leader is from a commitment or a demonstrated capability appreciated by others and where you embrace it. So, so the first point I would make about a leader is if you are going to be given leadership responsibility, own it, identify with it, have a connection to it. You know, ask yourself, if I'm going to lead this, how am I going to make a contribution? Do I deserve it? So if you think about leaders, it's really ultimately about whether you accomplish the objective. How you get it doesn't matter. But it's usually best acquired from a capability or an expertise that you have, or a vote of your peers that's asked you to lead something. So the second thing I would say is the key to leading is, again, to identify with the challenge and the product and the opportunity. A couple of corollaries. If I'm going to learn how to lead going forward, I want you to work for the best. So if it's technology, work for Apple or Microsoft. Used to be Motorola, not so much anymore. If you're going to be on Wall Street, work for Goldman Sachs or Morgan Stanley, where I'm a retired partner. If you want to be in sports management, even though I'm from Chicago, go work for the Packers, probably not the Bears. The second thing I would say is look for companies that are on the move, that are ambitious, that are hungry, that are vibrant, because those are the ones who are out to make a difference in the world. And that skill and those proficiencies and differentiated capabilities are the ones that will last decades. And you'll have learned it right on the ground floor. Second, very few careers are on an upward track. As I mentioned earlier in the interview, Jack and the Beanstalk is a fairy tale. Nothing grows to the sky. And it's Jack and the Beanstalk is not nonfiction. So expect that you're going to hit speed bumps. Expect that you're going to have ups and downs. You can learn so much if you are resilient and passionate and persistent in trying to accomplish your objectives going forward. In my experience, it helps one to be a better leader if you care about the challenge, you're a learner, and therefore are able to adapt to inevitable changes in environment or the challenge, and build on your prior experiences. I will make one sort of finishing comment in your question around across organizations. The professional job market doesn't ever buy very often the best available athlete. They want people who've done something similar to what they're hiring them for in the past. It's just the way the market works. And so to shift from one discipline to another, one disparate company to another that are unrelated, isn't leveraging what you've done in the past and isn't as powerful. So one's career projection should always leverage a prior experience. Good or bad, even bad is better than no experience or a disparate experience altogether. Seeking unrelated leadership positions as a strategy, in my view, would be ill-advised unless it leverages a true commitment to the challenge. So I've been involved with the disabled my whole career. If I decided I didn't want to run an industrial conglomerate and somebody wanted me to run a rehabilitation hospital, I might have a chance of doing that because I've been so connected to the cause for the disabled. And otherwise, leverage your prior experiences, and that over time will make you as broad as if you were doing a lot of disparate things early in your career.